Hello YouTube, Beast02 here. I'm gonna do my ban list prediction thing. As everyone knows, like the list came out and I'm just gonna go over it and have my thoughts on it. But before I get started, I want to give out a couple of shout outs and an announcement. First off, my friend codyallenbryant, he's on YouTube too. Go check out his channel. He goes to my locals. He's a real cool guy. Me and him both just started up our own channels, so go check him out. Also, ikiwixel, I talked to him a little bit at Nationals. He's a real funny, crazy guy. Hung out with him and Augustine for a little bit, and ikiwixel. I hung out with all of them, and I bought ikiwixel's calculator case. They're all pretty cool guys, so go check out them. And for the announcement, I'm gonna start selling Player's Choice White, or any color you want, and I will sell them for $7, shipping included. Just pay me your address and then send me the money. And then I'll send out the PCI. I can get them every week. I can get them at my local for fairly cheap, so I can sell them to you guys if you're interested in that. But let's get started with the ban list. First off, we have the ban cards. First off, we have Rescue Cat. Everyone knows I was going to get banned. In my contest video for Akuma, I go over why it's so broke. Everyone knows why. It's amazing. Next, we have Substitute. Everyone knew that was going to get banned. It stops frogs. Everyone knew frogs were going to get hit. Frog FTK is really good. The next two are kind of questionable, though. Heavy Storm, I don't like that idea. I don't like that at all. Now, you have to play into a whole bunch of random back row. It's going to be a lot harder to read people, because they're just going to randomly set 4 back row and not worry about protection, because Storm's going to be gone, so people are going to have to rely on playing Dust Tornado and MST and all that other stuff. So I don't really agree with this. This is pretty bad for the game. Next is Brain Control. Brain Control is a pretty sacky card, but in like the hands of a good player, it's like game changing. So I can see why it's banned, but as a kind of questionable choice. But I guess overall I agree with it. For the limited, we have Black Whirlwind. Black Wings have been tearing up Japan, and of course it's the OCG, so they're gonna hit the dominant deck over there. Also, it's like I think it should be at 1 because Rhoda's at 1, and it's a it's a themed Rhoda that like every turn you can keep getting pluses and pluses and pluses. So it needs to go to 1, I think. But next we have the most questionable one on the list. I think is Dark Hole. Dark Hole coming back was really bad. It like in a way it can punish bad kids by overextending, but then again it's also like they can just be like Dark Hole summon swarm blah 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 game. So I don't really agree with that. It's not very good. It's not healthy for the game. It's really another sack card. They ban Brain Control, then bring back Dark Hole. I don't know. Next we have Launcher. Launcher needed to go to 1. It's searchable +1 every single time you play it, and it's really good. It slows down Infernities quite a bit, but then they got the new Stygian guy where it's kind of like a Launcher, but not really. And then we also have Monster Reborn back, which is the next card I'm going to talk about, Monster Reborn. It's been on and off the ban list quite a bit, so it's a problem card that probably shouldn't have came back. It's really, you can just reborn something you like work so hard to get rid of. And then next is Oppression. Oppression going to 1 makes absolutely no sense to me. Oppression is a very well-rounded card. It's a costed card that both players can use. It's a very skillful card in my opinion. All the good decks that were topping was playing a Royal Oppression, because you have to play it right. You go off, do all your stuff, then set Oppression, and it's really hard for them to come back. So Oppression going to 1 didn't make very much sense to me either. Next for the semi-limited, we have Chaos Sorcerer 2. I really like that Chaos Sorcerer 2, and I'll get to why whenever I talk about my predicted upcoming decks. Then next we have Snipe Hunter. Snipe Hunter is a pretty awful card. He could be at 4 if you could play 4 cards, and he still wouldn't make a difference. Then MST came to 2. With Heavy Storm gone, MST went to 2, so now people are going to have to resort to playing double MST, Trunade, Cold Wave, Double Dust, stuff like that. So it's pretty bad for the game, but MST at 2 kind of helps out, but not enough. Next is Magic Cylinder no Geometrio. I think they're trying to make Burn a live deck, which is pretty dumb. Burn is not a very good deck to play against. Like, they just sit there and try to win. It's not very fun to play against or to play. I don't see why they would try to make Burn come back, but it's Konami for you. Next we have we have the cards that come back to 3. Next we have Cyber Dragon at 3. This is kind of nutty too. Easy to bring out, but then you can make the Cyber and Cyber Twin, all that jazz again. So I don't know if this will affect anything or not, but you never know, it might. And then we have Goblin Zombie at 3. He's not really. He should have never been at 2. Treeborn should have never been at 2. Black Rose. People are kind of going crazy over Black Rose at 3, but how often are you going to need 3 Black Roses in a match? Like, it's not very probable to me. Then we have United We Stand, like, no one really cares. And then Decree back at 3, no one really cares again. It's a big deal. But now for the predicted decks that I think are going to be played. Obviously, Gladiator's going to be played. It's always good at the beginning of the format to get touched. Oppression, like, was one of the cards that would slow it down, and that got put to 1. It can set a lot of back row and not have to worry about Storm now. And that was one of the problems GB had. Just if you had to set 2 or 3 back rows, stay protected, and then you have Storm, and you have to and then you just lose from there. So it wasn't very good. I think Quick Draw will be really good still. Quick Draw is very good, skillful deck. I think it'll be played. Chaos are going to 2 means that Salvodad, like Fader, Chaos, Salvodad, has a chance again. That's one of my favorite decks, so hopefully that's very good again. I think like just regular plant, Naturia plant is going to be good. So, what else? I think the scrap stuff coming out, I think that might actually do something. It might actually be pretty good. So those are some decks you guys might want to look out for in the future. Like I said earlier, go check out codyallenbryant, ikiwixel, and all of them. And then I have Player's Choice for sale. If you guys want, just let me know. So thanks guys, remember to subscribe.